Score, Chris, 4-0. Four-point, good. Score, Chris, 8-0.
Wow. Let's do it.
Score, Chris, 9-3, 8-3.
I got y'all right here.
Match.
It's clear.
All right, man. Awesome. Well, thank you for joining us. We're just going to have a little talk about you and Rimpage and your achievement the other day. So, a couple weeks ago, Ashton broke your single game efficiency record when he beat Bryson in 5 rounds. And then coming into this past Sunday, were you aware of that? Was it your intention to go for the record, the new record, or how did that play out?
Actually, I didn't know that he had beat that record. So I definitely didn't have any intentions on topping him as far as that record is concerned. I honestly just was coming in Sunday. I hadn't had matches in a while, so I was just kind of coming in honestly Sunday just to really, get my feet back under me and get back used to, playing. That was my only goal Sunday, was to just kind of get back into the swing of things.
Wow. And you went straight for the 4-point shots. Talk about shot boxes and what was your reaction when you first heard about them and how you thought it might affect your play, both on offense and defense.
Honestly, I don't think it changes how I play in any way, simply because and I think all of the players in Rimpage kind of know this, but I think that was kind of my game anyway.
Yeah.
Shooting from deep, hitting deep shots. I do have the ability to drive to the basket. Obviously, I'm
Yeah,
not
we've
saying
seen
that
that.
I don't do that, but I do know, everybody should have a specialty, and I think my specialty is shooting. So I don't think that it necessarily changed how I was gonna play.
Hmm.
The only adjustment for me was just knowing now specific spots on the floor that will
Right.
benefit me in different situations. Um, so I don't think it really just changed how I approached. It just changed my awareness on just now where I take those shots.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll tell you one adjustment that I was surprised about was where guys are checking the ball now. When I first conceived the idea and I was thinking through these shot boxes, I'm thinking who would ever take that 4-point shot because you're checking the ball at the top of the key, and it's kind of weird to step back into that box. But I never even thought that guys would actually start checking the ball from the half court line. It really does open
Mhm.
up the court, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. It does open up the court. It makes, even on defense, it makes you have to guard, really every area, versus before, it was, everything outside of the paint, which is just two.
Right.
So, you not saying that you want to give that up, but you could
Right.
live with that, versus it being a 3 or even a 4, and then especially for guys who can actually make that on a consistent basis,
Right.
because
Yeah.
it can it can definitely help you, but it also can really be like it could hurt you. Like it could cause you to lose, because if you're not consistent shooting that,
Yes.
and also if you have somebody who is consistent, but maybe defense is not as tight,
Uh-huh.
or things like that, that's where it could hurt you, because you know a person that goes and they work hard and they score 4 layups, and
Yeah.
then you turn around and somebody shoots a
Right.
four-pointer, and now the game is tied, so now
Right.
your momentum just kind of goes away, because just with
Yeah.
one shot.
Yep. Yep.
So I
The
know that
game is
did help me a lot of times,
uh-huh.
a couple of times Sunday, because I was rewatching it, and he actually had me beat.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken, he was up either 6-2 or 8-2
Uh-huh.
or 8-4 or something like that.
Ah.
Um, and I mean, honestly, I just got a break. He missed a couple of shots. I hit a
Yeah.
couple of shots. And then he hit another one, and that 4-point shot really kind of
Yeah.
turned things in my favor. And then it was just really just a battle of who was going to score.
Right, right. Yeah, that 4-point shot can erase a lot of work.
Yes, it
Build up
can.
that lead, and
Yes,
then
it can.
I love how it makes the game more dynamic, because now you you have to decide how you're how you're going to guard on the defensive side. You got to decide, am I going to give up the basket? Who gives up the basket? We've all been taught guard the lane, but if he hits one of those 4 pointers, like I said, it can erase a lot of work. On the other hand, for the offensive player, it's a big gamble because it's a lower percentage shot. Do you burn through possessions trying to hit that shot? You burn through
Yeah,
5 possessions trying to hit a 4 pointer. That doesn't make sense. So
yeah,
it's really interesting now.
yeah. And that's why I said it goes back to just the ability to be able to shoot that consistently.
Yeah, yeah.
Because if it's taking you, 4, 5, 6 possessions just to hit that shot, then maybe that's not necessarily a shot that you want to shoot all the time.
Right, right.
Versus somebody who can consistently shoot that, you have room to gamble. It may only take you 2 possessions. You miss the
Yes.
first one, but then you hit the second one. So, now once you get, it's like, even for me, when I started that first match, when I played against Eric,
Uh-huh.
and like the first shot, I hit the 4 point. So now it's like for me, okay, now I have a 4 point advantage. So
Right.
really, my next,
Oh.
I would say, 2, maybe 3 possessions,
Yeah.
I can kind of play around with, do I want to lay up? Do I want to take a chance on another 4? Do I want to shoot a 3?
Yeah.
So
Kind of have a
now it kind of
cushion.
gives you, yeah, it kind of gives you a cushion, you know, that 4 point cushion. Now you start the game off 4-0. So now, I'll give it now in that sense on the defensive end. I not saying I'm just going, Olay, just turn around and let you. But if you shoot a layup on me, I'm okay with that,
Right, right.
because now,
Right.
because now if I give you that one, it's 4-1. But now you have to stop me from scoring, because at
Yes.
that point, because I have a 4 point advantage, you cannot trade buckets with me.
Yes. Yes.
You can't,
Yeah.
because I'm always gonna be either 2 or 3 points ahead, no matter what.
Mm-hmm.
Even if I shoot the 4, it's 4-0. You hit a layup, and then just say I hit a layup, so now it's 5-1. You know,
Right.
Only thing that would catch you up really and give you a momentum is if you hit a 4 point shot.
Right.
Because even if you hit a 3, you're still down 2 points. And then if I score a layup, we trading buckets. Now you're down 3.
Yeah.
So, it's just all about, like you said, now it's more of you have to strategize more now,
Yeah.
with those shot boxes and things like that. Just having to, like you said, think about, what your next move is. If you get, lucky and you get that 4-0 cushion, and you have some, a couple of possessions to kind of, play with, then that's an advantage. But other than that, then it's still, it's still a game of chess.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah. I remember when I think it was Cosm that you played, and
hmm
and you had a specific strategy for Cosm, and that showed me,
hmm
wow, this guy's thinking through all of this. Like everyone else was sort of
yeah,
playing him one way, but then you were the first one to play him that way and allow
yeah,
him that shot and step back a little bit, and it worked. It
yeah,
worked for you.
yeah. And I just like I even I talked to Jazz Ray about it, like even after the game,
Uh huh.
and I told him, I was just like, that's how I played him. I just play my, you know, I it's a game. Like for me, every time I play, there's always a game within the game.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yes. Yes.
I'm competing against you to score 12 points to win. However, I'm not just competing against you to score 12. I'm also competing, you know, with myself. What advantage can I give myself so that I don't have to work as hard on either
Oh.
end?
Oh. Wow.
You
Okay.
know, yeah, just different things. Like there may be someone, even I'll give you an example, even when I play Eric. I know Eric is a pretty decent shooter,
Yeah.
but I pay attention uh rhythm. Like what are you doing when you're getting ready to shoot? What do
Okay.
you what makes you comfortable when you are hitting? When you hit a shot, I watch what you did when you hit that shot. So then I know, okay, next time I'm gonna take that away from you because that
Okay.
makes you comfortable when you make a shot. Just different things like that. I play percentages. You may be a great shooter,
Yeah.
but if I'm playing you and you've shot 5 twos, you've shot 5 jump shots, and you've only
Yeah.
hit one. I'm gonna try to play my percentages. Not saying that you're not gonna hit another shot,
Right.
but right
Right.
now,
Oh wow.
if you 1 for 5, then I can probably sag off just a little bit
Yeah.
and give you
Yeah.
that because you're gonna keep taking it. Now you're gonna be 1 for 6. Now you're gonna be 1 for 7.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
what I try to do is every time you miss, I try to make sure I capitalize on that miss, even if it's just to go get a layup or
Yeah.
I hit a shot or whatever the case may be. Because things like that, it's just, it's like you said, like I said, it's for me, it's always a game of chess. I'm
Yeah.
not always, because I could easily, you know, and this is no slight against anyone. This is just facts.
Uh-huh.
Like Jazz Ray, Ashton, Spence, Eric, um, like those guys, like physical wise, like they're not, I'm 240, so
Right.
it's gonna be kind
Ah.
of hard for you to stop me if I'm going to the basket every time.
Yeah.
So yes,
Yeah.
I could do that every time, but like I say, it's a game within the game. I'm working on stuff. Okay, let me see if I can get this jump shot better because I may not always be able to get to the basket.
Right.
Jazz Ray, Ashton, like those guys are much quicker than I am.
Uh-huh.
So even though I'm stronger, I may put the ball on the floor and they're so quick they could take it. You
Yeah.
know, so just little things like that. I work on it. And to just try to give myself some type of edge over whatever competition I'm playing.
Yeah. Awesome. Well, I have some stats to go over with you.
Okay.
So right now you're third in the league, hanging on to that spot. Keyshawn was challenging, but you had a really good showing this past Sunday, and it was good for you to get some more matches in there too. That
Yeah,
always helps.
absolutely.
Yeah. So right now you are 15-3. You have an 83,
Okay.
83 game or 83% winning percentage. So you're winning 83% of your games. Your rating is 1104.4. This one I thought was interesting. Since you've joined Rimpage, you've had 248 possessions,
hmm
248 opportunities to score, and you've scored on 186 of them for
Oh, that's
an
not bad.
efficiency that is the highest in the league under Brady with his 2 games. So we have to put an asterisk by Brady because it's only 2 games. But
Right.
outside of that, you have the highest efficiency in the league at 0.75. You're scoring, if we
That's
round that up, you're scoring 8 out of every 10 times you touch the ball.
that's not bad. That's
Yeah,
not
that
bad
is
at all,
awesome.
actually.
8 out of 10. And with the
Yeah,
four
that's
point shots in there, that is impressive Your supremacy score is 15.63, third highest in the league. Sitting in that top 5 spot, you're looking really good
Yeah,
right now.
yeah, yeah.
Looking
So
good.
yeah, that's actually I didn't know that, but that's actually pretty good that 8 out of 10 times I'm putting the
Here's my
ball in the basket,
question.
which is
How does that feel? Does that feel validating? Like now you guys can see what I've always known. Is it kind of like that or?
yeah, I will say that there is a level of validation to that, just knowing that the work that I put in outside of playing matches at Rimpage is paying off. Because I do put in even the time that I missed. It wasn't just me, sitting at home,
Uh-huh.
watching TV and just kicking it. It was, I had things that I had to take care of, but at the same time, I was still making sure that I stayed on top of my game, working
Okay.
on different things, just playing in different leagues on different days and stuff like
Mm-hmm.
that, just making sure I stay ready. So then when I come back, I don't have so far. It's not like, man, I got a long ways to go, and I kind of felt like Sunday, it would, for me, it was a more after I hit that first shot,
Uh-huh.
um, it was more of a, okay, let's pick back up where you left off kind of thing.
Oh, okay.
It wasn't a, I'm really uncomfortable and I'm trying to adjust. It was for me more so of a, okay, all right, back to business kind of thing.
Yeah.
So yes, though, like hearing those numbers, um, you know, is it does have a level of validation to it. I was messing with Jazzaray because I told him, I said, I owed you that win. I said,
Yeah.
because the first time we played, I specifically remember, and I told him, I said, you can ask my wife. I said, the first time we played and he beat me, I said, every day,
Uh-huh.
like, I was like, I don't care who else I beat right now. Like, until I play and beat him, like,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna be satisfied. And like,
Wow.
I was working every day in the gym, like, just
Wow.
trying to stay ready. And like for me, that was like a monkey off my back, you know.
Yes. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that was like a
Well,
monkey off my
oh, uh-oh.
camera kind of. Okay, there we go.
Okay.
Um, yeah, we joked around about it, and I told him, I was like, I owed you that one, and we were
Yeah.
kind of talking. We were kind of talking during the match,
Uh-huh.
and I think after I hit that second 4-pointer,
Uh-huh.
the last one I hit on him, right before he checked the ball up to me, he said, you shooting good. He said, but I'm still gonna have to beat you. I said, I said, we just gonna have to see. And when I tell you, like, I watched that last shot. I watched it like over and over and over. And I told Jazz, I said, you could not have played any better defense than
Yes,
what you played
yes,
that last shot.
yes, yes,
I said, that was just an in rhythm. I'm
yeah.
already hot. Like, that was just a phenomenal shot. I said, but like,
Wow.
there was no better defense other than tackling me that you. I was like, there's no better defense that you could have played. I was like, that was just a spectacular shot.
Yeah.
And I think I kind of shocked the whole gym when it went in and I won. Everybody was
Yes,
just like, "Oh
yeah.
my gosh!"
Yep.
But yeah,
But
it was
you were
really
so cool
exciting.
about it, like just another one, just another match. That
I
was
mean,
awesome.
and Keyshawn made a good point though. Like when he was kind of commentating my game,
Uh-huh.
um, and he was just like, he said one thing about Chris is like he never gets over emotional in the game.
Right.
Like no matter what the score is, if he's down or if he's winning, you never see him just get rattled. And I try to make that because a majority, probably 80% of the game is mental.
Yes. Oh, yes.
And I would, like I said, I was down, I think 8-2 to Eric,
Uh-huh.
but I just, I said, hey, you still got to score 4 points. And,
Yeah.
all I need to see is one go in. I think I had missed a
Yeah.
few shots before that, but I just told myself, I said, hey, I just need to see one go in. And once I saw that one shot go in, like it was like a domino effect.
Right.
Like
Right.
they
Yep.
kept going in. I hit a couple in a row, then he hit one, but then after that, he kind of went on a cold streak. I was playing, a little more intense defense than I was in the beginning, and it was kind of throwing him off his game a little bit, and I just used it to my advantage.
Man, I got to tell you, you guys make this game so much fun to watch, especially with stats, because everything matters now. And like every single possession matters. And so to
Yes.
see how you guys are climbing, and some of you are going in the opposite direction, just seeing how all of that plays out. And then this is something Katerina and I have done because we watch all the matches because we count the rounds and stuff, is
Right.
starting to see the patterns and the similarities in the guys who are in the top 5 versus the guys who are in the bottom 5 of the league. And just trying to figure out what is it that accounts for that, because we have some guys in the bottom 5 who are scoring every other time they touch the ball. Like they have a high efficiency. A couple of them have a high efficiency, but still somehow it doesn't translate into a W in the win column. And so just kind of working through that and seeing how that, what is it that goes into determining that, why these guys are in the top 5 and why these are not. It's fun to watch it all happen.
Yeah, absolutely. It's definitely it's a crazy roller coaster ride. Each
Yeah.
week, man, it's like you never know. You never know what to expect each week, and I think that's good. It's that there's a different level of excitement every week that we come in
Yeah.
and play.
Yeah.
I know now, with the showing that I had Sunday,
Mm-hmm.
I know that put a target on my back now. So I know, Jazz Ray, Eric, I know those guys are coming for me now. And what's crazy is I know I put a target on my back, but there's still a target on their back for me.
Yes.
Like, and I told Ashton, I said, the first time I played you, I think I played him after my match with Spence.
Uh-huh.
And I told him, and even that day, which I never make excuses, but that day I was injured,
Uh-huh.
but I still played. And I told Ashton, I said, next time we play, I said, you're gonna get a much better version of me. I said, because for one, I was tired, I was kind of gassed after that match
Uh-huh.
with Spence. I said, and two, I was
Oh,
already injured. I said, so I didn't really give you a good
like
match. I
your
said, but the
best.
next time we play,
Mm-hmm.
the next time we play, you're definitely goes back to what you said. You're definitely gonna get, Chris 2.0.
Yeah.
You're gonna get
Yeah.
that good version, so that match will be, much better.
Awesome.
So I'm just, man, I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, me too. Me too. Chris, I appreciate your time. Thank you for joining us in the studio. We'll get this one wrapped up and get it out there.
Sounds good, man. Thank you for having
All
me.
right, sir. Stay healthy, and we'll see you next time.
Alrighty.
I'll keep the score, Mr. John.
I saw him that shot this morning. He didn't know how to shoot. Ask him. We got to play something real quick. Every time he shoots, he said, "Need another 7 stone." Another one? Ooh! I didn't go. So let me take that shit and 7 stone. And he has to say it. Yeah. Doing the shit to the lane is crazy, but you gotta make that. Okay, y'all think y'all know it. That's it. That's it.
Shout out to Chris. I was definitely happy for him to see him be able to, get the new record. I thought it was dope, and he definitely put on the show. Knowing that he'd been out for a minute, he came back strong. But as I was playing the match, I wasn't thinking about necessarily trying to beat his record. My intention, as always, was to just get the victory and get the game over with as soon as possible. I told myself I need to improve when it comes to efficiency. So, I came in with that mindset and, definitely made it happen. I believe that I can shoot the ball from deep, so I wanted to challenge myself more so, and I did that. So, yeah.